Okay, let's do this. Let's talk about oils for the Christmas characters. Just for a bit of fun for Christmas, we'll do something a little bit different. I'll just get that one working. Okay, I can see that one. Okay, now in the comments over there, right over there, you will see I've put an Eventbrite link. And if you click on that, that will actually take you to the booking for the Riverside Stables Christmas Market, which is on from tomorrow. So Thursday, Friday, 1 till 9 p.m. and Saturday, Sunday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. And I had the link up, the picture up before. Let me just grab it back so I can tell you what's going to be there, because there's going to be heaps there. It looks awesome. I was there today setting up. Okay, there is over 40 market stalls. There is a kids zone, Santa photos, food stations, bars, live carols, entertainment, Christmas lights, styling. You can take your dogs. It's pet friendly. And it is at the William Inglis Hotel in Governor Macquarie Drive, Warwick Farm. And there's heaps of parking and the venue is just phenomenal. So yeah, grab a ticket. They're not very expensive. Their tickets are family ticket, $25, and you're in. It is a COVID safe event, as all events are at the moment. So it is a it's going to be a good, fun, safe one for you to go to. All the store holders, it's actually at the stables, right? So all the store holders have a big 3x3 stable that we've got all our stuff set up in. And so like macrame jungalo are going to be there. There's the earring lady, there's clothing, there's craft stuff, there's bodies, heaps and heaps of stuff. Like I was there this morning and only half of them were in by the time I left, but it looks exciting as. So if you haven't done your Christmas thing, you don't want to go to the city, get all caught up in the city, then come to the William Inglis Hotel at Warwick Farm this weekend. Actually, Thursday, Friday in the afternoon and evening, and Saturday, Sunday, all day, all evening. Okay, now some housekeeping, because I can see that I've got 2 Facebook users, one that's found us, so that's awesome, and another one that's saying hi. Now, I don't know who they are, because as you can see, it says Facebook user. Now, if you are following on Tia the Oil Lady page, I will know who you are. I'll be able to see your details. But these 2 are following on the Together Inspiring Amazing team. So unless you click out and give Facebook permission to tell me who you are, then it's just going to come up Facebook user, and I won't know until I get to the very end and actually log out and go and have a look. I won't know who I'm speaking to, but that's fine. If you've been along to any of my classes before, you'll know that I just that I keep chatting anyway. Okay, I can see it. It's Jenny. Hello, Jenny. It's good for you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, now tonight's class we're going to do a little bit different because I have. What did I do? It wasn't up on my website yet. So don't stress. The recipes and stuff actually come in a little printed booklet. So if you want the booklet, just let me know and I can send you the booklet via email, and that way you can get all the recipes. It should be up on the website soon. I was hoping it would be there by today, but it's not there yet. So as soon as it's there, I will link today's video and pop it all together and pop a link up so that you know that it is there. So this class is, like I said, it's just a little bit of fun. We're going to talk about, we will talk about oils, but we're going to talk about just some fun oils that sort of correlate with the different Christmas characters and things that we know. So that's what we're going to talk about. The little picture that I've got there at the moment is the Holiday Joy, which is my favorite Christmas blend. And it's just a beautiful one. It's got cinnamon and it's got all sorts of things in it, and it's quite a spicy. It just reminds me of home cooking. It reminds me of Christmas. It's just, yeah, beautiful, beautiful blend, this one. And this Christmas it came with it was our free product of the month. So we got that with a little with a ornament. And we also there is another blend called Holiday Peace. Now I have stock of both, and I have samples, so you can come and smell them this weekend or tomorrow over at Riverside. So that would be awesome to see you and for you to come and smell those. I do have some of the other Christmas stock available as well, or if you do have your own account, you can still grab some of them. Some of the things have sold out, but Holiday Joy is still there. No guarantees delivery before Christmas now. But like I said, I do have some stock of it. So it is available. You can get it if you need it. Okay, so now I've got, sorry, like I said, I've got to do this a little bit different to previously because it wasn't up on my website. But I do have the thing there. So let me make that bigger. Okay, so today all you will see on your screen is the pictures, but that's okay. I will get those going. Now, on my page, and actually on a few of our pages, you'll see that once a week there is a little booklet that pops up and says, download your basics here. And that booklet just talks about the oils, where they come from, the quality, the testing, how to use them safely, how to dilute them, where to use them, and all that stuff. So instead of me going into that entire book today, it's there. You can download it from Tia the Oil Lady and also from the Oil Hut. Not from the, well, yeah, you can probably, I think it's on the Oil Hut as well, but from Together Inspiring Amazing, you can download it anytime you like. Okay, so first up, thanks for joining us tonight. I can see we've got a few there, so that's cool. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, want to make what have we got here? So like I said, I had to print it off, and I don't have my normal stuff. Okay, now if this next picture is Santa, beautiful. Essential oils for Santa Claus. We're on the right track. And when St. Nicholas has smoked his pipe, he twisted it in his hat band and, laying his fingers beside his nose, gave the astonished Van Cortlandt a very significant look. Then, mounting his wagon, he returned over the treetops and disappeared. And that is a saying from the History of New York, Washington Irving, 1807. So Santa Claus, Father Christmas, whatever name you call him, all the names given to the great man of legend and history, St. Nicholas of Myra, who lived in the 3rd and 4th centuries. He's a jovial character, known for his peerless generosity, his jolly laughter, his clothing of scarlet and ermine, and his great sleigh. And yes, the sleigh reminds us that Santa Claus is, perhaps most notably of all, a great traveller. And I did see that he does have special permission to continue this year so that nobody misses out. So that's good. Seeing none of the rest of us can't travel, I'm glad that Santa can. It's true, he only leaves home once a year, but that is the very fact that makes him such a tremendous traveller, as he visits every home in Christendom in a single magical night, Christmas Eve. And following the example set by Father Christmas, many Christmas keepers do a fair bit of travelling themselves during the holidays. Some, like Santa, like it. Others most decidedly don't. Okay, what do you do if you've got the traveling blues. If you have difficulty staying alert and awake during long holiday car rides, these essential oils can give you a fast and effective energy boost. Wild orange and peppermint. And I love those two because they're the two that are in my first aid kit in my family essentials or my home essentials kit. The wild orange isn't, but if you get an account with us, we send you wild orange free through the Oil Hut team. So both wild orange and peppermint are known for their uplifting and invigorating properties. And to use them, simply pop a drop of one or both oils on the palm of your hands. Rub your hands together. Oh, can I do that without dropping my notes? Rub your hands together and breathe in. And you can put them in your car diffusers and disperse them throughout the car. And you know what? You can even just put a drop of them on the carpet in your car as well. Not on any plastic surfaces, so not on your dash or anything, but in like your little diffusers or on a cotton bud under the seat. But those two oils, wild orange and peppermint, are brilliant. Driving long distances also requires a great deal of concentration and focus. And to eliminate feelings of distraction, apply the focus blend. So that's you're in tune, and it comes in a roller. Roll it onto your pulse points, your temples, and the back of your neck to restore your ability to focus. Okay, are you boarding a plane for your Christmas travel? Few people may be. There's not far you can go, but a few may be this year. Many people have a fear of flying, but there are several essential oils that can help calm your fears. You can use the lavender peace. Okay, so the restful blend, lavender peace, promotes feelings of calm and helps to relax the mind. You can use balance, and that helps balance emotions. It's grounding. It helps with rational thinking. I think we'll be using a lot of that one this Christmas. You can use the comforting blend. Whoop. Okay, now we're done. Now I need my little chart. Okay, the comforting blend is console. Okay, so one of the emotional blends. You can use your console to instill a sense of comfort during times of intense fear or worry. You can use your digestion to soothe ear discomfort. It's good for travel sickness and, of course, if you've eaten the wrong thing. And just even Roman chamomile by itself, and that promotes a sense of safety and security and increases courage. So that's a good one if you're a bit nervous about where you're off to. For emotional support when flying, any of these essential oils can be placed on a diffuser necklace or a bracelet. So if you've got a lava bead one, I don't have one handy, but pop the oil on your hand and roll the lava beads on your hand instead of trying to pour it onto the beads. But if you pop it onto your hand and give it a roll, you will be right. Okay, or place it on a drop on your hands, rub together, cup over your nose and inhale, and it will quickly go to work to restore a sense of peace and calm. And note that these essential oils are especially helpful if you are traveling by flying sleigh. And tips for the kids: during travel, kids can sometimes become bored, upset, uncomfortable, or unable to sit still. So to help the kids feel calm, relaxed, maybe even sleepy, put a drop of lavender on their big toe and allow them to smell the peaceful and relaxing essential oil. Okay, next. Essential oils for Jack Frost. Okay, we don't get a lot of frost here. Well, we may get frost. I saw there was snow in Tasmania and parts of Victoria today, like crazy, crazy weather. Then Merry Jack Frost came that way, and upon seeing the youngsters, decided to pinch their ears. But these he found covered up. Next, he thought he would nip their noses, but at first attempt, the little ones withdrew them into their furs. Jack Frost was really puzzled. He could not get at them anywhere. And that's from The Runaway Shadows, or A Trick of Jack Frost, L. by Frank Elbaum in 1901. So Jack Frost is the jolly rogue, the ocelot of Old Man Winter, has a tendency to show up around Christmas time. And when he does, to be honest, just many want him to go away. Okay, like I said, we don't get Jack Frost too much in Australia, but we do get frost. And so we do have those nippy mornings. But it's folks like that who end up feeling the sharp end of the trickster's cold steel. Perhaps a wiser course is to accept Jack Frost's presence during his season, but to take some defensive measures against his freezing tactics, like the children in the story quoted above. And for that, essential oils are the perfect way to go. Warm up with this amazing and extra chocolatey essential oils hot chocolate recipe. Now, I will, like I said, put these notes up so that you can get them. So you don't have to try and jot it down. But the hot chocolate recipe is water, chocolate powder, sugar, a little bit of vanilla extract, and then your choice of peppermint, cinnamon bark, lavender, wild orange, clove or clove, and serve by placing the bottles on a nice server or platter. 6 cups of milk and some toothpicks. Now you need the toothpick because you're going to just dip that into the essential oil and mix it through the hot chocolate. So there you go. That's a nice easy one and would be quite tasty. And you know what? Doesn't need to be winter for that one. Okay, next, essential oils for Ebenezer Scrooge. You don't believe in me, observed the ghost. I don't, said Scrooge. Why do you doubt your senses? Because, said Scrooge, a little thing affects them. A light disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. And that's from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in 1843. So Ebenezer Scrooge, the very name, it seems evocative of a man Dickens describes as a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. So bad indeed is Scrooge that it takes a troop of ghosts to get him to change his ways. But maybe, just maybe, we've done old Scrooge an injustice. Why, he himself attributed the appearance of the ghost to a slight disorder of the stomach. It's a fair point. After all, what kind of visions might you see if you were wrestling with an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato? And how much worse is the danger of stomach upset when the high feasting days of Christmas are upon us? When holiday heartburn or Christmas cramps hits your midriff, it's time to reach for your essential oils. Support a healthy digestive system with the Digestive Blend Oil, the Digestive Blend chewable tablets, which do come from the US, and the Digestive Enzyme Complex, another one that comes from the US. But oil-wise, you've also got fennel, ginger, lemon, and peppermint essential oils. When digestive issues or occasional stomach upset arise, try the Digestive Blend, the Digest Zen. It's one of our most popular blends, and guess what? It's in our Home Essentials Kit or our Family Essentials Kit. Soothe occasional overall digestive. Yep, done that. Okay. Use with or between meals as needed for relief from occasional stomach upset, indigestion, and heartburn, and to relieve occasional sour stomach, the uncomfortable burning of occasional acid indigestion, and it helps to reduce unwanted belching and bloating. Okay, keep out of reach of kids. Don't let the kids near it. It is safe for the kid. It's talking more so about the capsules, which we don't like. You can get them from the States, but at the moment you wouldn't get them before Christmas. So I'm not going to stress about those ones too much. What I was going to say is that it did say occasional. Okay, so if you have ongoing digestional problems, please get them looked at. And if you're not sure why, go to okagi.org.au and you'll find a ton load of information in there about why you need to get it checked. That it's okay to treat it if it is occasional, but if it's ongoing, it needs to be looked at. Okay, there are the peppermint beadlets. I don't know if you've seen those. They're the tiny little round little ball things. You just pop one. You can bite it if you like. I don't bite it, but you can just swallow them, and they are fast acting and will help with stomach issues as well. Okay. Oh, look, there's Kana's slippers. Okay, I'm sure that there's a few of you, but I'm going to guarantee Kana's got a pair of slippers like that one, those ones. Okay, Santa's elves. In his house upon the top of a hill and almost out of sight, he keeps a great many elves at work, all working with all their might to make a million of pretty things, cakes, sugar plums and toys to fill the stockings hung up, by the little girls and boys. And that is from The Wonders of Santa Claus, which is actually an anonymous thing written in 1857. For many, Christmas is one of the primary holidays and vacation times of the year. But to get that time off, it is often necessary to work like the dickens, Charles, of course, in the days and weeks before Christmas. Results, long days, late nights, severe lack of sleep. You know that story? And no one fits the description better than Santa's elves. Often portrayed as silly-looking, diminutive, ever-jolly sprites, it's just as likely that these are high elves such as one would find in Middle-earth. As such, they are capable of feeling the weight and weariness of the world just like we mortals do. After all, who works harder in the days before Christmas than the elves? According to one inside source, all-nighters are the norm at the North Pole during the Advent season, and the pace really picks up in intensity after St. Nicholas Day, which is December the 6th. It is important to get all the rest you can, especially during the holidays, but in the joy and rush of Christmas, cooking, shopping and wrapping, there will be days where we just need a little something extra to keep us going. When that happens, skip the soda and grab an all-natural pick-me-up. And some of the best essential oils for revving up energy levels and dissipating the fog of fatigue are lime, lemon, wild orange, pretty much citrus oils in general. Okay, my favorite is green mandarin. Okay, but peppermint, clove, and the invigorating blend. Okay, so citrus bliss, which is a combination of your citrus oils. Pop some peppermint, a drop or so in your hand, rub them together and cup them over your face for instant alertness boost. Apply a drop of one of the citrus oils on your wrists or your neck to help with fatigue, and put any of these oils in a diffuser or add a few drops of the citrus oils to a bath along with some Epsom salts, and a relaxing way to reawaken yourself after a long slog at the office or shop. Or there is a Mito to Max complex that can help you feel energized all day as well, without the side effects of your Powerades and things. Those monster drinks, those ones I'm not a fan of. Use it as a healthy long-term alternative for increased energy and vitality. Oh, essential oils for nutcrackers. Now, Fritz wanted to eat the nuts, and the nutcracker was passed from hand to hand between the three of them. Fritz shoved the biggest and toughest nuts into his mouth. Suddenly there was a dreadful cracking sound that wasn't from the shell of a nut, and 3 teeth fell out of the nutcracker's mouth, and his jaw hung loose and wobbly. From The Nutcracker and the Mouse King by E.T.A. Hoffmann in 1816. For many, Christmas is not complete without a trip to see the world's most famous ballet or watch a little Clara's favourite toy, the Nutcracker, come to life and battles the wicked Mouse King on Christmas Eve. But nutcrackers have one of the hardest jobs of the Christmas season. Not only must they stand straight-legged and tall for long periods, but their primary task, cracking nuts, is extremely hard on the teeth. If you're one of those who loves their Christmas walnuts, be sure to take care of your tusks this holiday season. In addition to brushing your dentist twice a day, and okay, got it. Okay, in addition to brushing your dentist twice a day and visiting your toothbrush twice a year, or rather the reverse, use Clove essential oil for enhanced mouth or tooth care. And take note of these Clove tips to help the nutcrackers in your life this Christmas. Place a single drop of clove oil in 2 ounces of water and gargle for a soothing effect. Add a drop of clove to your toothbrush before adding toothpaste, which will promote clean teeth and fresh breath. Apply 1 drop of clove oil to your teeth or gums after your 6-month appointment with your dentist. For relief from tooth discomfort, apply clove directly to the tooth. Be sure to dilute it before applying. Now, for that stiffness and soreness that a good nutcracker gets in his legs and back, or that modern nutcracker like us gets from long days and nights Christmas shopping, let's talk about a multi-use essential oil that is perfect for Christmas, not just for the sore shoppers out there, but also, as you'll see in a minute, as a wonderful addition to your Christmas celebrations. Rosemary. This Hungarian-sourced essential oil has amazing benefits for supporting occasional aches and soreness. And you can dilute it and blend rosemary with basil, frankincense, lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and marjoram, and massage into sore areas that are swollen or irritated. There is a possibility of skin sensitivity, so just be aware of that one. Avoid contact with your eyes, inner ears, sensitive areas, and not for use by people who have a low seizure threshold, and avoid it if you've got high blood pressure. Now, how can rosemary help enhance your Christmas parties and family gatherings? Simple. Use rosemary in the kitchen. Rosemary is an aromatic evergreen shrub whose leaves are frequently used to flavour foods such as stuffings, pork, roast lamb, chicken, and turkey. Along with its culinary applications, 1 or 2 drops to meats and favourite entrees for flavouring and to support healthy digestion. For oils like rosemary, start with just a toothpick dropped into the essential oil bottle, dipped into the bottle, and stir in to your other ingredients and repeat until desired taste is achieved. And remember, you only need a tiny little bit. Okay, and you can, here are some ideas. 1 drop each, oregano, rosemary, thyme, marjoram, and basil, to 2 to 3 tablespoons of sea salt for a delicious salt blend. In place of your usual seasoning on your favourite homemade stuffing, not at my house, but anyway, substitute 1 drop each of rosemary and thyme, and add 1 drop of rosemary, thyme, and basil to a pork roast, and use in your favourite chicken marinade. You can even put a drop of them into your like your olive oils and make your oils flavoured as well. You're never going to get past, sorry, my nose is itchy today, but anyway, you're never going to get past your real herbs. But if you don't have real herbs on hand, and I can't grow them, I'm hopeless. So, but my oils are always there, and they don't go off. So your oils are great. Just keep them in a drawer. Don't keep them in direct sunlight, things like that. Okay, now this is a character that I'm not so sure of, but that's all right. I'll tell you about him anyway. He is come, let's burst the trumpets, dance upon the drum, shout till you deafen the dead. I drain the flagon, England in arms, St. George has beat the dragon. And this was spoken by Father Christmas in The Turkey and the Turk by G.K. Chesterton in 1925. Some Christmas characters inhabit the worlds both of history and legend. Similarly, Christmas itself is about both celebration and battle. One character symbolizes these tensions more than most others, and that is St. George. Perhaps that's one reason traditional English mummers plays about St. George and the Dragon are performed on Christmas Day. The facts of the legend, St. George slayed the evil dragon to rescue the princess who becomes his bride. And if you think about it, that's not so different to the true story of the dragon slayer whose name forms the first 6 letters of the word Christmas. As we celebrate Christmas in our modern world, we also have dragons to slay. We shall not name them here, but they are here and they are real. Those who would emulate St. George this Christmas must be prepared to endure the stress of fighting the good fight. The stress is a natural physical reaction to the serious, severe, even shocking parts of life, our very own dragons. But unchecked stress can be intensely harmful to our health. Therefore, one of the stressful dragons that we must face is stress itself. So as we fight and struggle this Christmas, it is good to accept a few of God's gifts to help us take dominion over the stresses we encounter. What gifts? Essential oils. And one of the best ways to employ these gifts is with a remarkable blend that contains many of the best essential oils for fighting stress. And that, of course, is the tension blend, past tense. And that's one of my favorite rollers. That's one I use every night to relax the muscles here. During Christmas, here's what it says. The tension blend, which consists of wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary. And it's got many benefits. It helps provide grounding and balanced emotions and helps ease stressful feelings. Try massaging it into the shoulders, the neck, and the back for a cooling, soothing sensation. Add it to the temples and the back of the neck before challenging or stressful responsibilities, or apply it to the wrists while traveling to help calm emotions. Dilute it with fractionated coconut oil to minimize any skin sensitivity. The past tense is one of the few that's in a roller bottle, but is just pure essential oil. So you can completely add it to a couple of roller bottles and top it up with fractionated coconut oil. Okay. Cautions, possible skin sensitivity, keep out of reach of kids. If you're pregnant, nursing, or under a doctor's care, always consult your physician and avoid, again, contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. Dragon slayers must be armed. Unsheath the past tense this Christmas as you face the perils and problems of life. Okay, hold on a tick. I've got my daughter. I've got to reply to her. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Righto. Next, essential oils for Christmas past. The ghost of Christmas past. Are you the spirit, sir, whose coming was foretold to me? Asked Scrooge. I am. Who and what are you? Scrooge demanded. I am the ghost of Christmas past. Long past? Inquired Scrooge. No, your past. And that's from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in 1843. Christmas is a time for memories, a reflection on the days gone by. Many of those memories are good and sweet to recall, but some inevitably are not. Thus, for some folks, Christmas can be a time of painful recollections, of dwelling on past days that it seems would be better off forgotten. Did you know that essential oils have an interesting relationship with your memory? There is a close connection between aroma and emotion, and this connection comes obvious in our everyday life as certain odors trigger memories or specific feelings. Some aromas directly impact mood, for example, calming, balancing, or invigorating, while others trigger memories of specific experiences, often one tied to a strong emotion. The pituitary gland secretes hormones involved in the regulation of memory, among other things. Thus, the beautiful aromas of essential oils can recall the memories of the past and help create today the memories you make for the future. But what about troubling memories? Is there a specific essential oil or blend to help you face the ghost of Christmas past? And there is. And Forgive from the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit, the little green bottle, Forgive. When you are ready, if you are carrying a burden that grows heavier with time, you know that you would be better off just letting it go and facing a future unfettered by anger and guilt. When you are ready to move forward, the Forgive blend of tree and herb essential oils will help you discover the liberating actions of forgiving, forgetting, and moving on. It is time to start each of your tomorrows relieved and contented. The Forgive blend includes spruce leaf, bergamot, juniper berry, myrrh, arbor vitae, nocta tree, thyme, and citronella. And this blend promotes feelings of contentment, relief, and patience while counteracting negative emotions of anger and guilt. Diffuse your Forgive blend when meditating to help relieve harboring feelings of anger and guilt, or apply to pulse points and the heart throughout the day to feel grounded and content. And most importantly, have it on hand throughout the day to counteract negative emotions that may arise from undesirable situations. Okay, possible skin sensitivity, cautions again, possible skin sensitivity, all the regular ones. Remember, for Scrooge, revisiting his past, even the painful memories, became an instrument of grace in his life. May it be so for all of us this Christmas. The essential oils for Christmas present. The Ghost of Christmas Present. And so here's another quote from The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in 1843. Heaped up on the floor to form a kind of throne were turkeys, geese, game, poultry, brawn, great joints of meat, sucking pigs, long wreaths of sausages, mince pies, plum puddings, barrels of oysters, hot red chestnuts, cherry-cheeked apples, juicy oranges, luscious pears, immense 12th cakes, and seething bowls of punch that made the chamber dim with their delicious steam. In easy state upon the couch, there sat a jolly giant, glorious to see, who bore a glowing torch in shape not unlike Plenty's horn, and held it up, high up, to shed its light upon Scrooge as he came peeping around the door. I am the ghost of Christmas present, said the spirit. Look upon me. We look back fondly on past Christmases and we look ahead expectantly to Christmases yet to come. But in an important sense, there is only one Christmas that really matters, and that is the one we are celebrating right now. For better or worse, we are called to live in the present. But there is freedom here, for we can let go of past burdens and future anxieties to embrace the gift of today. In every Christmas celebration, we are truly blessed with an abundance of good things, notably a lavish table. Most of us are not rich, yet our Christmas tables creak with the weight of hams and turkey, puddings and pies, potatoes and bread, and so much more. The Feast of Abundance is an important element of Christmas celebrations. Perhaps that's why Dickens portrays the ghost of Christmas present as seated upon an enormous mound of delicious dishes. If we were to match the spread of Scrooge's spectral visitor, we modern ghosts of Christmas present must harness the culinary power of essential oils for our traditional Christmas favourites. That's because essential oils can do more than just enhance the aromas of the season. They can also spice up holiday goodies with amazing flavours. First, why should we use essential oils for our Christmas cooking? Essential oils are potent, 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs, making them a powerhouse tool in your kitchen. They make your favourite dishes sing with flavour. Essential oils are safe and simple. Drying, procuring, chopping, freezing, and storing of herbs is completely eliminated when you switch to essential oils. Most essential oils have no expiration date, making them easy to have on hand with no waste. Essential oils are cost effective. When cooking, you will use very little of each oil. For example, you may use one drop in a huge pot of soup, or as little as a toothpick with just a partial drop. Now, most of our bottles are 15 ml, and these bottles contain 250 to 300 drops of essential oil. So if you use, say, one drop of basil, your cost per drop is like 8 cents. Next, here are a few important points to note when using essential oils in the kitchen. Add your oils at the end of the cooking because heat alters the oil. Use glass or stainless steel bowls when mixing, and essential oils can break down or damage plastic. Use dropper tops for your 15 ml bottles to add precise number of oil drops. And if using the regular Oris reducer that's in your bottle, or the white thingy that covers the mouth of the bottle, add to a spoon before stirring into your recipes to get a more accurate number of drops. Because like the citrus oils, they will drop out fairly quickly. So that you know what you're using, that's a good way to know for sure. With your stronger oils like oregano, black pepper, cinnamon, peppermint, etc., start with a toothpick and repeat a little at a time to your recipes until you get the desired flavour. Replace a citrus zest with a citrus oil. Since the oil is extracted from the rind anyway, it doesn't replace the juice, but it will replace the rind. To give a subtle hint of flavour, add spray bottle. That's right. You'll get the rest of the recipes when we're up there. A few specific tips and a recipe. Again, I'll pop the recipe up when we're done. Use the ginger essential oil for gingerbread cookies and cakes, fudge, or even apple pie, and blend lemon essential oil with powdered sugar to easily create a lemon glaze. Add cinnamon bark to chocolate cookies, muffins, or cakes, and put a bit of clove in your pumpkin pie. Mix, and the recipe is there. Let the ghost of Christmas present help you spice up your Christmas cooking this year. Essential oils for Christmas yet to come. The phantom slowly, gravely, silently approached. When it came, Scrooge bent down upon his knee, for the very air through which this spirit moved, it seemed to scatter gloom and misery. It was shrouded in a deep black garment which concealed its head, its face, its forms, and left nothing of it visible save one outstretched hand. Its mysterious presence filled him with a solemn dread. I am in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come, said Scrooge. The spirit answered not, but pointed onward with his hand. Charles Dickinson, he knew how to write stuff, didn't he? Back in 1843. It is a wonderful thing to be able to look to the future with hope and great expectation. To possess a confidence with the days to come will bring new joy, new glories, new triumphs. But for some, for all of us at one time or another, the future seems to be filled with dread, and fear freezes us in the present, every scar burning red, reminding us that in the past the world was too often turned against us and may again. In these moments, we are haunted by the ghost of Christmas yet to come. To face the future with hope and confidence, we must sow the seeds of truth, goodness, and beauty here in the present. And even when all is all as it should be, we are reconciled to our God, our family, our past, and our present. When we are sowing good seeds, there will be times when shadows of the future loom over us, covering our days in darkness. When that happens, when the ghost of Christmas yet to come is bearing down hard, we must draw on the resources that are given us to fix our minds where they ought to be. Essential oils are only one of these resources, but they can help in seasons of shadow. One of the best for such times is the Peace Blend. So the little blue bottle from the emotional aromatherapy kit. If fear of the future is leaving you feeling overwhelmed and afraid, the Peace Blend of floral and mint essential oils is a positive reminder of the peace that is available for those who desire it. Slow down, take a breath, and reconnect in a composed, collected way. Whatever may be happening in life, a few drops of the Peace Blend can help you slow down and focus on what's important. This blend includes vetiver, lavender, ylang ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, labdanum, and spearmint. It promotes feelings of peace, reassurance, and contentment while counteracting anxious and fearless emotions. Diffuse it at night to promote a calming environment and restful sleep. During the day, when you are experiencing anxious feelings, apply 1 drop to your hand, rub together, and inhale deeply. Diffuse or inhale in times of worry or distress, or to calm an upset or restless child, apply it to the bottom of their feet. Again, just be wary of skin sensitivity. It's great to mix it in a roller and just carry it with you. And that way you can just roll it on your wrist, roll it on your neck, roll it on your hands, breathe it in, and that will help to calm you. Another one we're thinking about in the same one is adaptive. That would do a very similar job if you've got adaptive. The ghost of Christmas yet to come eventually left Scrooge, and he will leave you also. Be sure to fill his place with truth, goodness, and beauty. Oh, okay. Greetings from Krampus. Okay, or Krampus card, early 1900s. You say you've never heard of Krampus? Consider yourself fortunate. A half goat, half demon creature, Krampus, and this is a German thing, is the Christmas devil, as National Geographic put it. This befangled, behorned avenger may be the son of the Norse god Hel, grandson of Loki, and the folklore in the folklore of several European countries. Krampus beats naughty children and takes them off to the underworld. If Santa is the reward for good children, Krampus is the reward for bad children. Strangely, or perhaps not strangely, our culture seems no longer to fear the consequences of bad behaviour, and a growing number of people are embracing Krampus, not as he was traditionally viewed as a companion of Santa working with him to make sure goodness prevailed, but rather as the anti-clause and a defiant figure for those who desire a non-traditional way to celebrate the holidays. Yep, that's right. Anti-Christmas celebrations are now a thing, and there can only be one answer to such rotten revelries: bah humbug. Here is the secret, a secret everybody really knows. Christmas gifts are not given to good children, nor are they withheld from bad children, despite the be good for goodness sake theology of popular Christmas songs and tales. They are gifts of grace given to the unworthy, just like the preeminent gift of Bethlehem. Krampus, then, at his best, is a reminder that we must always strive for goodness and never be content with evil in our lives, while St. Nicholas, at his best, is a reminder that grace is available when we fail. But what if the stress of the holidays has you or someone you know acting like a modern-day, bad-tempered version of Krampus, mean, vengeful, and completely lacking in the spirit of the season? What can you do? You can unleash the power and beauty of essential oils, of course. Fill your home with the inviting scent of the holiday blend. You saw the picture, holiday joy. The warm, sweet aroma of this unique blend creates a welcoming environment for holiday gatherings and can be diffused every day to purify the air and uplift the spirit of the most cantankerous Krampus. This proprietary blend of wild orange, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, Siberian fir, and Douglas fir will help you create a new essential oil Christmas tradition. Fill each room with the joyful aroma at Christmas and lift the spirits of any Krampuses who might be around you. And here are some ideas for using it. Diffuse it throughout the house during the holiday season. So today, get it happening. Apply to clothes, jackets, and scarves for a dash of Christmas cheer while shopping. Mix with water in a spray bottle and mist holiday blend on your favorite Christmas tree, wreath, or other decorations. Add a drop or two to homemade pot puree and set it out near your nativity set or other tabletop Christmas knickknacks. And again, caution of skin sensitivity. Beware of Krampus. Be good and keep the Krampus spirit out of your home with the beautiful holiday joy. Essential oils for Good King Wenceslas. Now, we all know the carol or the Christmas tune. We sing this one, Good King Wenceslas. Now, if I was Annie, I would just sing this for you. And I do love this one, but I'm not sure that you deserve my singing tonight. So Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. From Good King Wenceslas, John Mason Neale, 1853. In the legend of Good King Wenceslas, the Bohemian monarch set forth with his page on St. Stephen's Day, December 26th, the second day of Christmas, to brave the cruel winter weather in order to bring food and wine to a poor peasant man. Like many Christmas carols, this song and story transcends time and place, even today. 21st century radio stations play the 13th century music and the 19th century words sung about this 10th century king who embodies the timeless generosity of Christian charity as much as any other Christmas character. The heart of Christmas is a gift to the world by its creator. Thus, with Good King Wenceslas, we have reached the very soul and purpose of Christmas. As we remember this good king, we are reminded of other Christmas kings, the wise men who brought the gifts to the child of Bethlehem. Among them, frankincense, the king of oils. It was a kingly gift, but also a good and practical one. As one of the most prized and precious essential oils, frankincense has extraordinary health benefits, including supporting cellular function, promoting feelings of relaxation, and reducing the appearance of skin imperfections. When inhaled or diffused, frankincense promotes feelings of peace, relaxation, satisfaction, and overall wellness. And here are a few ways that you can use frankincense this Christmas. Add 3 to 4 drops to the diffuser of your choice for aromatic use. The aroma of frankincense is uniquely suitable for this time of the year. Dilute 1 drop into liquid for internal use to keep you healthy during the busy holidays. So 1 drop into, a cup of water. Apply 1 or 2 drops to the desired area for topical use. Dilute with fractionated coconut oil to minimize any skin sensitivity. For a lovely Christmas touch, add 1 to 3 drops of frankincense to a cotton ball and place the cotton ball in a sealed plastic bag and store it overnight with your Christmas cards or wrapping paper. Be sure not to let the cotton ball touch the material, or you may end up with an oil stain or discoloration. And again, just be careful of skin sensitivities. This Christmas, let the beautiful aroma of frankincense remind you of the gifts of the wise men, the gifts of Good King Wenceslas, and the gift of Bethlehem. There you go. Final word. It's not on my notes, but that's okay because I can make that one up completely because I always love chatting to you. There you go. So a few of you have joined me now. I can see the comments there. So it's all right. You can watch it again later. I think that's Sabina who was busy earlier. But there are some really good ideas in there. Some of the characters were interesting, but they're all stories that we know, and lots of oils that relate then to those. The reassuring blend, the console blend, the holiday joy blend, frankincense. There was some beautiful blends and ideas in there. Now, if you do want that, all the recipes and stuff, just let me know and I will send it to you because I don't have it up on the website yet. But as soon as it's up on the website, I'll put a link there for you. And I hope you all have a great Christmas. And I want to take this minute to thank you all for joining me every Wednesday. Okay, we've been doing that now, I think 6 months. 6 months, every single Wednesday. I think I missed one in 6 months. And come, I think it's about January 15th, about mid-January, we will be back and we will start with an Essential Oils Made Easy class, which is a bit of a refresher, a reminder of how to use our oils. And and if you've got anyone that's, husband's still saying, what do you want for Christmas? If you don't have your own wholesale account yet, awesome time to get one happening. And that way it's a gift that keeps giving, because then you've got loyalty rewards, you've got great oils, you've got points back from things like your shampoos and your conditioners and all those sort of things. We went to Costco today and I had to get my card out. So I've paid my membership. I had to get my card out for them to let me in the door. And literally that was it. It let me in the door. I did some shopping. It really didn't do anything for me. Yet when I purchase like the stuff for the hampers and the the desert bloom diffuser, things like that, I get points back. So come January, I can spoil myself with some oils, or I can get the hair conditioner or the skincare. There's lots and lots of reasons. So having your own account is definitely the gift that keeps on giving. So yeah, you know our number. You can get your partners to contact us, or just jump onto the Oil Hut and show them what you want. Okay, and we'd love to help you. Now, someone said, same here. I'm going to guess that was that I hope everybody has a great, same here. Okay, no, we've got a few that want the recipes. I will find out who they are. They're following us on the group. So those of you that are on the page, if you're not already in our group, jump in and feel free to invite some friends and things. Come January, like I said, we will be back to classes on Wednesday night. And in February, Faye starts Diamond Club, which means normally I would recommend just go to the oilhut.com, jump in, fill out the form, and it's nice and easy to do. But with Diamond Club, there's some extra freebies. So you'll get an extra oil if you let Faye do the paperwork for you. So that just means for anyone that's already in my team, if you enroll anybody, just get Faye to do the paperwork. Use Faye like your secretary for the couple of months of Diamond Club next year. And that way we all benefit. The enrollment is still yours. So if it is your friend, it's still your contact, your enrollment. It's just Faye works as your secretary. And that starts from February. But if you want your oils now, go to theoilhut.com. You can jump in anytime. Now, I did mention, and back in the comments, there is you'll see this lovely Eventbrite link, and that is for the Riverside Stables. So I will be from tomorrow at the Riverside Stables Christmas Market. I will be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it is a ticketed event. And so that's the link to the tickets. $25 for a family ticket. There is over 40 stalls. There's Christmas, there's Santa, there's putt-putt, there's heaps and heaps of stuff. The place looks phenomenal. Come and say hello. Okay, and you can smell any of the oils. I've got them there. I've got a few of the limited edition products that have sold out. I've got a few in stock, so they're there. I've got diffusers. I've got hand creams. If you need some last-minute Christmas stuff, come and see me. And then there's a whole pile of other stalls as well, so you'll love it. And there are carolers. Fee, who's in our team, Fee, her singing group from Vocalize will be caroling each day. And my daughter's one of those, so she's a bit excited. They'll be caroling. And yeah, that's about it. Have a great Christmas. Don't forget to diffuse your holiday joy. If you don't have holiday joy, get the frankincense out, put some orange or some tangerine with it. And if it's all starting to get a bit much, just get your bottle of balance, drop on your foot, drop on back of the neck, and keep breathing. And we will see you in the new year. I'm sure you'll see me online anyway through the Facey pages and things. But I'll be back for classes come January. Check out the dates. See you later. Thanks for joining us.